Hey everybody, thanks so much for coming back this week and checking out another video with us. We're back with the Mazdaspeed 3. We're putting in the Corksport triple gauge pillar, and we got the oil pressure gauge, oil temperature, and water temperature gauge. So let's not waste any more time. I'll get over there and let's get putting these gauges in. Right up here on the driver's side, we'll do the 3 gauges all the way down. I think we're going to be starting with the oil pressure, oil temperature, and then the coolant temperature at the bottom, and it will all be routed down through the firewall into the engine bay. What I have here so far, we got our gauge pillar here. I've installed all our gauges and I have routed our wires. It might look a little more complicated than it actually is. Like, they give you pretty clear instructions when you buy the product, so it's really not that hard to follow along. So I just have all the wires. We have our sandwich plate, which will also be going on, and I just did an oil change, and the sandwich plate should be put on when you do an oil change. But other than that, we have all 3 of the gauges installed in the pillar. The pillar is already painted black. I did do that when I painted the interior, and if you didn't see that video, the link will be right up here, so you can go check that video out if you're interested. This is the most expensive purchase we have so far on the Mazdaspeed, and I think this one was worth it. I think it's gonna look really sick, especially now that the whole interior is black. I think the contrast with these are gonna look unreal. Let's get these in here. All right, first things first, to make our lives so much easier and to avoid being shocked, because I hate that, this battery tray has got to come out. We will be routing the wires for the gauges underneath the battery tray, which you guys will see in just a second. We're taking the battery out because we will be running all of our wires up through the firewall here, coming out of down below the battery housing box here. And this isn't hard. All it's held together with is a couple screws and a few clips, and it pops out super easy. So we got our battery box housing out, and now attempting to drill through somewhere down in here, and then we'll be pulling our wire out through the firewall this way. Just see.
Maybe I'll go a little bit further up where it's flat.
Let's see.
Right there's here it's flat. There's a bend right here, so now I can push against it.
Oh, okay. Whoa, made it through. Okay, wait, let me see if I can see you. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing smoke. Hold on. We're somewhere. I see smoke coming out.
Where did that come through? Oh, even better. Right down there. We can go down through this little hole.
Yeah.
We'll just plug this thing up from this side, just with some caulk, and then we can, well, you know what I mean. Oh, you're not taping that, are you? Edit that out. So we can put the wire through there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because the only problem is, if we send the wire through there, we got to try and fish it through that hole.
Yeah.
Through, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, this part was really loud. I'm just kind of saving your ears, so you're welcome.
Is it the end of the drill?
Yep. Put it back through one more time.
Yeah, I can see right into the engine.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're good. All right, perfect. Wow, that was great. That's perfect aim. Yeah, that came right through that hole. Yeah, we planned that. Professional. Right at the end of my finger. That's the hole we're coming through. Managed to get it right behind this little piece of fabric here.
Leave that attached. I'll snip it.
There we go.
And leave us about this much on the driver's side. And when the time comes, we can use that to pull the final thing through to finish it off. Right? Because look, I've got this whole great big length, right? So I'm going to cut it off to about here.
Yeah.
Right? So we have enough, so it's not going to come through the hole. We can then use that to fish the final cord through.
Okay.
Because you got like 3 miles of this stuff.
We're jumping over to the wiring from our gauges down to our little wiring harness they gave us. So we're just going to connect a good amount of extra wire that we're going to be running along with everything else through the firewall. Some really easy, just white to white, and got an orange as well, so white to white, orange to orange, and these 2 extra lengths, they'll run all the way up to our headlight here, and we will be wiring those into the headlight socket. I'm gonna just wire these up really quick, and then they'll be ready to run through our finished hole with everything else going through that. So I did make a little boo-boo. You do not need to run the white wire into the engine bay, just the orange one. That is the day nighttime dim function for the gauges. So connect that white wire, but don't run it into the engine bay. All right, so we have 2 wires done. So these are both gonna lead, like I said, through the firewall up into the engine bay, and will be the connection for the dim function, the day and nighttime functions for the gauges. So now that that's done, all we have to do is the red guy, the power wire, and the ground cable. Those will be routed and connected up into here and grounded in here as well. So we fixed our mistakes, and I'm just hooking up the red power wire and the black ground cable. Those will be set right here inside the fuse box. So this is my janky connection job here. Nothing special. Everything is just kind of taped at the connection point. This is our fuse. I have the white one here. It's plugged in as well, but it does not need to be because that will be plugged into the other find a fuse, which we'll be getting very shortly. So disregard this white wire for now. This should not be plugged into this fuse. Just the orange wire running from the headlight should be wired into its own fuse. So every wire except the ground will have its own fuse. And this white one will be getting a find a fuse and plugging it into one of these for our cigar lighter plug, and that will give us, I think, ACC power. This will be your ACC power. This is your day nighttime running mode, and you have your power and ground cables. I've already connected. Power is already good to go. This was from, if you've seen in the older videos, from our footlights. They will also be plugged in as well. I'm just gonna have to rewire and figure out a new way to hook all those up with this whole system in here now. So I'm gonna run to Canadian Tire, get another find a fuse, finish this wiring job, and hopefully we will have some power and these lights will turn on for us. Finally got our coolant, what is this? Coolant adapter in. Just need to install this coolant sensor. I'll make a way through the engine bay and I'll plug that in. Before the coolant sensor, we're just finishing up the wiring job into the headlight, and we chose the orange wire to tap into, and that will give us the power for the daytime, nighttime dim function for our gauges. Okay, here goes nothing. Wait, I shouldn't have to turn it on, just the power, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh, where'd it go? Oh shit. Okay, they're not reading anything. That's why they're flashing. Oh my God, look at that. It's sick. Oh, we did it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, that is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Oh my God. Professionals. Oh, we did it. High five. Yes. Oh, okay. Now to get the battery back out, we gotta run our sensor wire somewhere all the way down to there, about there. Wow, that scared me. That little, like, I heard all the the loud beep. I was like, whoa, what was that? Did we break something? Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, that is so cool. Okay, we're gonna be installing our oil sandwich plate. Again, this is from Corksport along with everything else we have just been installing. So this will be reading our oil pressure and oil temperature sensors. Do another oil change because I did not realize, I mean, that makes sense. You have to do an oil change to put this on before the oil filter, and we just did an oil change like 2 weeks ago, and I don't drive this thing that much, so that's kind of a bummer, but whatever. Let's do another oil change. Let's install this thing and get the rest of the gauges working. I've said it 400 times, so I'll make it 401. Do this when you're doing your oil change. As you see me doing right now, I'm just draining the last little bit of old oil out, switching out my old oil filter, and putting on the Corksport oil plate. So I already ran the wires where they need to be, and I know they're gonna run and connect perfectly to the oil plate. Make sure to tape up any loose connections, especially where I am in Ontario. We get snow and salt on the roads in the winter time, and I'm not taking any chances with that. So as you see me doing right now, I'm throwing on the new oil filter and adding in the new oil, and that finishes up our oil change. All right, everything's installed. We have the Mazda backed up off the ramps. Now let's hop in the car and let's see if these gauges actually work. Here we go. Here are our gauges. Man, they look so nice even when it's off. The moment we've all, well, the moment I've been waiting for, that's for sure. Here we go. Testing in 3. Actually, you know what? Let's just get that nice, get that peel. Oh yeah, and that almost popped out. Push that back in. Hey yeah, number 3. Oh man, look at those gauges. Oh, oh man, look at that. Oh, that looks sweet. What are we reading? So our oil pressure is at 50-ish. No oil temperature and no coolant temperature because we just started the car. These look amazing. These things look unreal. And then if we go to night mode, oh, body. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This is what I'm looking at. This is my view. This is my view when I drive. This is insane. That's unreal. Those look so nice. Not too shabby. Well, everybody, if you enjoyed this video or it helped you out at all, drop us a like, subscribe, comment. Anything is appreciated. It helps this channel out so much. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
We can't.
Plug this cock.